It's Sunday, August 27th, 2023. We're about at 7 o'clock in the morning, just as the sun is rising, and I'm limiting them into a double cell because I didn't move them last night because I forgot. But you can see, as evidence, there is the sun rising. So this section has quite a bit more. You see quite a few flies there on number 19. It has quite a few more, what do we call it? Goatweed than the other sections. I'm going to find the water. I didn't see the water. I should have seen it, but I didn't see it. There's the sheep all together. So what I'm going to do is start at this water and then walk 100 feet, which should be about 100 steps. It should be about 300 feet, which is where the other water should be. I'm going to mark it off. I also wanted to see how this thing is leaking. We dug it up yesterday morning. There's plenty of water. Yeah, it's all filled up with water, huh? Looks like that. There's a frog in there. The dead frog. Anyway, let me get this thing fixed. Make it nice and tight. Nope. Let's do it out here then. Nope. Might need 2 posts to make it nice and tight. That's good. Hopefully that'll... No, I need to move it above the wire. Above the head. That's my neighbor's cow. Dust. I was going to count 100 steps to find the next one. All right, ready? Deep. It's around here somewhere. Aha. There it is right there. This one doesn't appear to be leaking. The post that marked it is down. So I'll put another post in that marks it. The cows will leave this one alone. They might have broken this post. No, it's just a bad post. The top is broken somehow. Let's take it back to the side by side. So the patties, I don't know if you're able to see as I was walking, but the look at the posts that go back. This one's broken. I can't use it because the step is broken off. And then the top here isn't working either. So the patties that they left behind, they have already been devoured by the dung beetles. So these patties, they can't be more than a day old, right? About 24 hours at most, right? So if you had to guess, probably about 12 hours old, right? This is a fresh patty. I can see like one fly, 2 flies on that patty. Anyway, yeah, the patties are all demolished by the dung beetles. They just go to town and they take all the nutrients and the moisture out of the patty and leave behind something that'll become fresh soil rather than a wooden disc, you know. So I'll do this later. I don't have a free hand. But yeah, that's encouraging. See, the dung beetle's very active. That's a reason why I don't want to use any insecticide of any kind for flies or anything else, is because the dung beetles are very sensitive to those chemicals, and they play a very important role in soil health. Their job is to take apart those cow patties and free up the nutrients in that cow patty for the plants. They also burrow in the soil, and that aerates the soil and brings carbon below the surface. And carbon is where it's at. The more carbon you have in your soil, the deeper it goes, the more life can be sustained down there. Carbon, of course, is critical to life, as much as any other chemical, if not more so. So we need plenty of carbon. And all this plant matter, all the vegetation, it's all carbon. And it all came from the atmosphere. So people talk about rising carbon dioxide levels, which, if it were true, which it isn't really. We're talking about such small amounts of carbon, it's ridiculous. But if it were true, that would be good for the environment, because it would make greener plants and more plants. They wouldn't have to struggle so hard to sustain their life. And with more plants comes more animals, and with more animals comes more activity and beauty in nature. And wouldn't it be nice if we could all have successful farms that grew plenty of food for us and our neighbors? And that's possible if we just have more carbon. Here in the south, in the northeast of Texas, we get plenty of rain. Other parts of the world get more rain, but we get plenty of rain. We get more than enough. We get plenty of sunshine. We get plenty of heat. The thing that we need more of is carbon dioxide, and carbon in the soil, and vitality in our fields. Life, not death, right? If you want to grow something, you have to start from somewhere. And a pristine patch of ground, or what we would call pristine, where there's no life growing in it, it's just sand or clay or whatever, and there's no like bacteria or funguses growing there, that's insufficient for life. So we need plenty of carbon down there so the bacteria and the funguses can do their job. All right, guys, you guys have a great day. It's going to be a great Sunday for me. Take care, and bye-bye.